Welcome to Fantasia, home of the Melodious. My name's Azallea, and today, gonna be bringing you guys another mail opening video. Now this time, as you can see on screen, we actually have a lot to go through. So I ordered all of these packages over the month of July, where I was actually away from home, and I spent the entire month over at my girlfriend's place, just spending some time with her. It was very relaxing, we had a very great time together, and now that I'm back, we can go back to all of the daily uploads and our weekly streams. But if you guys want to stay up to date on my upload schedules or anything of that sort, links to my Twitter and my Discord will be in the description down below, where I post all of these notifications. But anyway, let's go ahead and just jump right into this video. Now, in the first package, you saw that I had a copy of Solemn Strike, and I believe I picked it up for about $2 or $2.50. It's actually a very, very good investment, at least for me, because I know that over time, Solemn Strike will see a rise in price. As you can tell from previous trends, something like the super rare reprint, where it started off at $3 and then it slowly climbed up to $5, $7, $8, and eventually over the $10 mark. So it's actually a really good return for my investment if I just hold on to it for an extended period of time of a few months. Now in this package as well, you see that I also have another copy of Solemn Strike, and I also have 2 copies of Torrential Tribute. Now the Torrential Tributes are actually not an investment of any sort, they were just extremely cheap, so I picked them up as a little throw-in with the Solemn Strikes, and they're just really nice for hollowing out my Ritual Beast deck or my Altergeist deck where I use them in. It's way better than my commons that I currently have, and it was only just a few cents more expensive, so hey, why not, right? There's literally nothing to lose from it, and if it does end up going up in price down the line in the future, then I can always let go of them there. But I highly doubt that that's going to happen unless it becomes extremely relevant. But anyway, looking at this package right here, the third one, one thing that I really want to point out is that this was really poorly packaged in my opinion. It's not really the matter with this tape or anything, although this tape was kind of annoying to take off, but hey, that's completely fine because it's keeping all the cards safe inside this top loader. Now, as you can see, I'm having a very difficult time getting these cards out of the top loader, and this top loader was actually stretched to oblivion because there's about 9 to 10 cards in this package, and this seller somehow managed to shove it all into a single sleeve as well, which was quite impressive, but also quite annoying because these cards can easily get damaged while I was trying to take them out, which is not really a good thing. But we have some preparation of rites and things like that. We also have the World Legacy card in the back over there with some amazing artwork that I'm definitely going to be making some tokens out of because I just absolutely love it. And oh geez, look at that. We have a little sensor bar over there. Oh, well, now it's gone, so it's safe to look back, guys. Don't worry, it's just like last time in the last video, we have to censor out the addresses, right? Can't have you guys stalking me or anything like that. So anyway, let's take a look at what's inside of this package. In the previous one though, we just had a few cards I just picked up because they were just really nice to have. Nothing really in there was like an investment of sorts, just rarity upgrades and potential cards to make tokens out of. Now here in this package, I believe it was only a single card. It's packaged really nicely, which I really do appreciate. These little baggies are also very nice for storing cards in. That's how you should probably ship cards if there's like, 9 or 10 of them. But anyway, that aside, Link Kuriboh is finally here in its common printing from the structure deck. I really wish it was like super ultra, but I can understand why they just left it as a common. But yeah, Link Kuriboh, I use it in so many decks. It is so good to have, and now I guess Europeans can finally legally use it, so that's always very nice. So yeah, anyway, now looking at this package right over here, just gonna take that out and kind of open it up and hopefully not reveal my address this time as well, so I don't have to censor it and make it look like some lewd things are happening to the envelope, but looks like that's not gonna be the case this time, so that's gonna be very good. Again, very nice packaging on this one, I really do appreciate it. Just very simple, very easy. Slice open the tape right here with your safety scissors that you steal from your local elementary school, and then kind of stick your finger in there and just jam it open and get your cards out. Very nice, right? I appreciate that. Anyway, we have our third copy of Preparation of Rites. Now, I picked up the Preparation and Pre-Preparation of Rites. Even though I already have super rare copies of them, I picked up the ultra rares because they were really, really cheap. In fact, they were way cheaper than what I expected them to be, so that was actually really nice. Foolish Barrel Goods were like 10 to 15 cents, so were like Bottomless Trap Holes as well. They're like 20-25 cents, so I thought, hey, why not just rarity bump my cards and just get the higher rarity versions of them. Foolish Barrel Goods got like their reprints like just back to back from, you know, their secrets to the commons to the supers and the ultras. They just Konami just really wants us to use that card, I guess, even though there are very limited applications of it currently in the meta, but hey, maybe down the line something will be able to abuse it, right? But anyway, looking at this package over here, we see that, oh, it has a very nice little skull design thing. It actually, now that I look at it, oh, stop looking at it. Oh, geez, it's staring back at me. It looks really creepy now, guys. Oh, geez, can we just flip it over? Thank you very much. Alright, so we have another copy of Solemn Strike, and again, Solemn Strike, one of those cards that I believe I picked like 3 or 4 copies of it up. I'm not really sure. I don't remember, just looking at this video in post right now from after recording it. But yeah, they're definitely not bad to have, definitely a very good card. And, you know, you can even be potentially using it while you're waiting for the prices to go up in certain decks, maybe in your side or whatever, right? Depending on your local meta, whether or not it's going to be relevant. Yes, this package right here, there's always one seller that does this. There's always that seller. It's always that guy. As you can see, you can just flop these around. They don't come apart. It looks very sturdy, but it's also just very unnecessary. As you can tell from previous packages, like none of the cards would have fallen out or anything, just with a single piece of tape along the top of the top loader. But yeah, now we have to break out our safety scissors again, and we had to just put a little snip right there in the tape and just, you know, try to rip this thing apart. So I start by just trying to bend it, but I don't want to bend the cards, so just bend it at the seams. Well, made a little crack, just stick my finger in the crack. Doesn't do anything there, so we're just gonna try to rip this apart. Yes, the power of... There we go. Alright, the power of strength, right? Anyway, we see, like, look at that. The little piece of tape on the top. It would have been way more than enough to keep the cards together. The other tape was just unnecessary. But ramblings about packaging and stuff aside, well, actually, one last note before I stop the rambling. If you guys are packaging cards, please don't do this. Just put the little tape on the top. I just threw that away. I was just so pissed at it. It was just so annoying. But yeah, anyway. Back to the actual cards in the package, guys. Trickstar Narcissus right here. And these were supposed to be ultra rare copies, but I guess the seller made a mistake or whatever and just gave me the rares. Picked up things like the Clown Engine, Norito, and Imduk as rarity bumps, which is kind of nice. Actually traded away my Norito a while back, so it's nice to have a really, really cheap copy of him just in case I need to use him down the line, which is very nice. And now this package over here, you can see, I believe that's like a Sky Striker card at the front. I forget which one it is, but from the previous video, you guys know that USPS basically lost 1/3 of my order in that one package that I ordered, and some of the Sky Striker cards in there went missing, that were lost, obviously, and so I went ahead and just picked them up in this batch of orders right here, so that's why you see some of them there. I'm not really planning on building Sky Strikers. I might use them as an engine somewhere down the line, but yeah, anyway, just nice to have 3 copies of everything that's really cheap, not only because it has good artwork, but because they're actually pretty decent cards overall, so why not? I also picked up my 3rd copy of Winda right there, a few more cards to make tokens out of, and of course Unending Nightmare. Unending Nightmare is one of those cards that you definitely want to have a playset of, because once it becomes relevant again, oh, it's going to be very relevant. If there's any Pendulum deck that comes out in the future, or anything that relies on continuous spell or trap cards or overly reliant on field spells and things, Floodgates especially, it's a really great card to counteract, like Goes in Match, Rival Warlords, and things of that sort. Now here in this package we see I have a playset of Thunder Dragon, and I already have my own playset of Thunder Dragons. I just picked up this playset right here because it was really, really cheap. The guy was selling it for about $4 for all 3 of them, which is actually incredible because these Thunder Dragons go for $3 to $4 a piece by themselves, so I basically just made an instant return on my investment right there, which is actually kind of nice. So yeah, anyway, gonna go ahead and open another package. There's so many of these, right? And we're not even like partway through. Well, we are partway through, but not even like anywhere close to being done. There's still several minutes of this shenanigans going on. But you see, we have some more torrential tributes, and I believe this this package had some more of the Sky Striker cards, the things that were missing from my original order from way back then. I managed to pick up the other cards, managed to fill out my order. I bought all these cards on TCG Player, and yeah, there's always like this $2 cart limit that you have to like satisfy before they let you check out, so just threw in a bunch of Sky Striker cards that I needed, along with my Torrential Tribute and all that good stuff. So gonna go ahead and just get these cards out of there and then put the sleeves aside, and we're gonna take a look at what we have. I believe there's like an Eagle Booster and some other stuff in there with like a Ray and all that stuff. So Torrential Tribute, Ray, Jamming Waves, and then oh, Multi-Roll, that's right, that's what it was. And then we also have a copy of Decode Talker that I picked up because it was a common and fairly cheap now, so that's pretty good. My brother's trying to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh, so picked up a common Decode Talker as like a budget extra deck option for him to use. Also pretty good because he's playing Light Sworns and stuff, so he doesn't really need the extra deck all that much. Just needs to have extra zones to summon things like Minerva and Michael into, so that's all good. Anyway, we have these fancy packages that came with tracking, which is very nice. We're gonna flip that over so I don't have to, you know, censor thing. Oh, just no, spoke too soon. Anyway, yeah, I don't really know how to. I didn't really know at the time how to just deal with that, so I took it off screen, and now I'm gonna bring it back on screen, and yay, we can take a look at what's inside. So anyway, gonna take this card out. I believe it was just one thing. Oh yeah, there we go. It's just a Solemn Strike. A lot of packaging for just a Solemn Strike, and I don't know why they added tracking to the package, but hey, I don't know. I think like tracking would have cost more than the actual card itself, so it's just really weird to me why people do that, but whatever, right? Anyway, but like I was saying, I think this is my 4th Solemn Strike. Solemn Strike is a really good card to pick up, kind of like the Allure of Darkness from the previous video that I made. Allure of Darkness, one of those cards that just never really seems to settle for below like $2, and you can easily pick it up, and then over the course of a few months they'll go back up in price, especially because things like Burning Abyss and things will eventually get their Link monsters and see some play, so maybe, you know, in decks like those people will start playing it, and yeah, it could potentially be very useful. So this is probably the best package out of all of the ones that we've opened so far. Look, even has a little Ash Blossom like little logo promo thing where you can get some discount codes or something like that. I don't even know. I usually just throw these away. But yeah, we have a Topologic Gumblar Dragon that's right there at the front, and we're definitely going to get to that in just a little bit after we get rid of this Ash Blossom garbage card. Don't even need that. I don't even know why people play it. Okay, there we go. Yes, here it is. Trickstar Reincarnations. I know you guys are just tired of me always using proxies and things like that, but hey, I picked these up for like about $3 or $4 a piece, so definitely worth it. Got 3 copies of Brilliant Fusion as well, and so yeah, instead of paying $100 for a playset of Trickstar Reincarnations, I picked them up for less than 15. So that's why patience sometimes does pay off in the long run. Alright, and last but not least, we have this card right here, Topologic Gumblar Dragon. It's just something that I picked up because I saw it was pretty cheap. I believe it was like about $10 or something like that, and I can definitely see this going up in price, guys. This is a thing that's going to be abused in the future, if not already, by Gokis. It is definitely a really decent card, especially now that it's the off season. Pick them up if you can, or at least trade for them. They're going to go up in price. Alright, so yeah, that does it for the whole mail opening video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content, and leave a comment down below letting me know what I can do to improve. And until next time, take care.